Let's go, baby.
As a chef and native New Yorker, I want to discover the foods that built this city.
And I want to cook a menu over fire that represents the essence of this place. In researching the ecosystem of New York City, I discovered this map, and it showed these streets before concrete and glass, when the Lenape tribe lived here.
What fed people here before restaurants existed? Turns out the evidence is baked into the streets. Millions of oyster shells lined the islands of Manhattan. This was the oyster capital of the world.
All of the oysters that lived on the shore were eaten and then the shells discarded onto Pearl Street and gave it the color pearl, and that's where the name comes from. I love that.
Oysters were the city's first real street food. For a penny, you could buy fresh oysters shucked on the spot or eat them stewed, pickled, or fried. Overconsumption and the pollution of waters wiped out the oysters in New York City, but the legacy of this mollusk is still buried deep into the city streets. Trinity Church, one of the most iconic landmarks in New York City, was reinforced by mortar made from oyster shells.
All the street food in New York, back in the day, it was all oysters. Little street oyster stands you can imagine popping up. Huge ones the size of the arm, about a foot big, they say. Now hot dogs, nuts, halal food, and a smoothie.
Oysters thrived because this ecosystem was one of the most abundant and rich natural environments in the world. If I want to trace the food landscape of New York, understand the essence of this city's ingredients, I have to start in the wild. Jamaica Bay, home to more than 325 bird species, 100 species of fish. Horseshoe crabs have spawned here since before the dinosaurs. So I linked with Captain Pat, Rockaway native, fisherman, surfer, to catch a striped bass and cook it for our New York City-inspired dinner.
Our bay is real special. It's actually a sanctuary.
Yeah.
And there's only one way in and one way out. And then we have like all these beautiful marshes, and it's pretty crazy because it's right next to JFK Airport. It's right there. You have one of the biggest cities, you got an ocean that's healthy and thriving, and there's tons of sustainable fisheries.
Super successful fishing. We caught about, 8 or so fish? Striped bass.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
This is what I'm about. I know.
Pat, I think it's so beautiful, we're just gonna leave it on the fire.
For inspiration on how to prepare the fish, I turned to Hamido Seafood restaurant, one of my favorite restaurants in the city.
The wild sea bass that they have here is the same species we caught in Jamaica Bay.
How are you? Good, how are you?
Doing all right? I'm Henry. Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Let's do the striped bass for that. Yeah, for that one. Let's do one of the tagines as well. this is a gift from the house, so shrimp and who knows. And this is the butterflied striped sea bass. So this is the dish that I love.
No, it's great. What's the story of the restaurant?
It's just the idea of a Mediterranean seafood.
Yeah.
And basically we do our own seasoning.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you could figure that out when you sit down. We try to figure out what that is, but you don't come near at all.
It's very hard to replicate. Yeah. This is a lighthouse in New York for me. This is a place to come
You're
back
welcome
to.
anytime.
I appreciate it.
Anytime. Thank you very much.
I love food because it tells a story. So I prepared a fire-cooked meal where every element, the ingredients, the setting, the table itself, is inspired by the landscape and the people we met along the way. So we set up the kitchen and table in Bushwick Inlet on the East River. We start with oysters. Not from New York City, although the Billion Oyster Project is bringing oysters back to restore the ecosystem. Next, the Three Sisters salad: beans, corn, and squash. This trio of plants is the foundation of agriculture invented by the indigenous tribes and grown here in Brooklyn. It's served in a compostable fruit basket. A Waldorf salad, named after the hotel in Midtown, and an example of the inventiveness and resourcefulness that makes the New York restaurant scene so iconic.
Striped bass, caught in Jamaica Bay, fire-grilled whole, deboned, topped with a secret Hamido sauce, and served with a warm pita and fresh vegetables.
And for dessert, rooftop honeycomb and funfetti. Something fun and decadent with Andrew's honey from beehives that live on the rooftops of New York City. This menu was the flavor of the adventure, flavors of the water, the history, the people, the ingredients, and cooked into something that honored, I hope, the environment and the people who have made this place my home, one of the most wild, weird, and rich environments in the world.